I can't say how much of the game I'm gonna finish on hard.
I just feel like
No,
them
me.
should have prioritized game chat. That's dumb.
So the motherfuckers laying inside your bitch.
Bro, I just want Beast Go. I just want Beast Gohan on fucking Weapon Battle already.
Oh! Hold on. I gotta make sure I don't have this game in Japanese because I'm not trying to read this right now. Okay.
Japanese.
I've been playing with Jean recently. Oh my god, I was sleeping on Jean. She's fucking crazy.
Bruh, I don't know why I started listening to goddamn. You better not talk to me. Why do you want to fight me, bro?
Please let me.
Oh. You been listening to what?
I'd like your assistance with this investigation, since you two are the only ones who have seen the alleged ghost.
So, this is gonna be the last part of this event? Like, what the fuck? What's gonna be afterwards, then?
I have a
Or
few
will
theories, but we don't have enough leads yet.
Like, so far this event actually has been bad. We've gotten seen, like, legit, if I'm not wrong, all of Inazuma characters outside of Yai and Kujosara. Those have been the, oh, and Kokomi. Kokomi, Yai, and Kujosara are the only characters that I haven't seen yet. This new Genshin event with Ito and everyone. Those are the only Inazuma characters that we haven't seen. We've seen Toma, we've seen Sayu, we've seen Goru, we've seen Heizo, we've seen Ayato, Aika, Yomiya, Kazuha, Ito.
My worry is that we won't be able to find her. Honestly, it'd save me a lot of trouble if she were to show up on her own.
Wow, Hazel, you're fearless.
Does Apex have its Christmas shit out yet?
The less afraid you become. Let's go.
The shit they've been posting on, like, YouTube and Instagram and shit? Over, like, winter something? Does it suck? Or is it just skins and shit? Exactly, bitch. Do they suck? This is a yes or no question.
This should be approximately where you first encountered the ghost. Of course, we cannot conclude whether the woman is actually a ghost or not at this point. But I'd like to go over everything that happened again. Do you recall anything she said at the time?
Let Paimon think.
Don't make me do that Sumeri shit where I gotta do all that thinking.
Not to go near her, and she said if we didn't leave, our souls would become trapped here. Paimon doesn't want to remember that moment. Paimon's shivering just thinking about it.
And then what happened?
Then everything seemed to get darker, and Paimon started to feel dizzy. There were ghostly flames flickering all around, and Paimon saw some sort of black mist surrounding the ghost, and then Paimon passed out.
Based on your account, it does really seem like you've seen a ghost.
Exactly! So are you convinced it was a ghost now?
It's possible, but I'm more interested in what she's actually trying to achieve than what she is. Even if she is a ghost, as long as she possesses some sense of reason, then there must be some purpose behind her actions.
Wasn't she after our souls? She said that herself.
Ow.
I think she was just trying to scare you.
Oh, you think so?
It's obvious Paimon, she wasn't after us, so if she was, she would have taken it already.
Take your souls, then why go to the trouble of warning you over and over again?
Tell him Heizo's genius.
Besides, a ghost wouldn't have allowed you to walk away knowing about the secret of its
Again, this stream is legit about to be like 20 minutes.
That does make sense. Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that?
I believe there are only two possibilities. The first is that she wanted to reap your souls, but there was some condition that had to be met. You know, like what we usually call a curse. But if you had really been cursed,
I
then
watched
you
The
would
Conjuring.
probably have noticed it by
All
now.
of them.
So, this is the less likely scenario. I believe she was just trying to scare you away.
But why would she want to scare us away? Oh, Paimon! Maybe she was trying to get us to quit so she could claim the Test of Courage prizes. Oh! Probably not. So why does she want to scare us? Do you have any ideas, Hazel?
Based solely on your account, I don't believe she actually meant any harm. She just didn't want you to stay here. But this evidence alone is insufficient to make any valid assumptions. She could very well be guarding some treasure or covering up a crime.
Oh.
Though, my intuition is telling me that neither of these hypotheses are correct. Let's continue investigating the surrounding area.
I never really noticed how good his fucking English VA is. We didn't find shit.
Have you found it?
Yeah, some tree branches seem like they were bent by something, but that's about it.
I see. After you left, I took a good look around the area. Aside from the bent branches,
He's
there are
lying.
burn
I seen
marks
him.
in some places, but that doesn't really tell us much. If only there was some more conclusive evidence.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's you guys! What are you all doing here? We heard you were out searching for clues, and we wanted to help.
Excuse me?
Oh, that's really brave of you.
Actually, we're also really unsure about what's happening here. We just asked the members of Mr. Ito's gang about what happened to them, and it sounded really scary. That lady is either a nasty evil spirit or a formidable yokai. Either way, it's not good. But we still want to hold the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Damn, he sounds like Shaggy.
Uh-huh. We long admired the friendship between Lord Kamai and the samurai.
You know, again, still just saying, Genshin, you could easily put that samurai outfit in. You could easily put that samurai outfit in for our character. You give my character a kimono, I'll buy it.
Which is why we want to hold the Mikawa
What did he
Flower
say?
Festival
What
to
did he
return
say?
the favor we once received from the humans. Even though our powers are limited, we don't want this bond of friendship
Incorrect,
to
that's not too bad.
vanish. The Mikawa Flower Festival is meant to be enjoyable for everyone.
The Chinju Forest covers a large area, so it'd be great to have more help in the investigation. Welcome to the team. Let's all do our best to figure out what's going on.
Don't worry, we're very familiar with the area. We won't miss any clues.
Does Leeway have a 5-star Catalyst character? I don't know why this randomly just popped in my head. Does Mondstadt? Okay, well, like, I mean, yeah, that counts, but like, a limited time one. But most of the time, I don't normally count standards when I say these because they're on every banner outside of weapon. But like, a limited time 5-star character. I don't know why this thought randomly just occurred in my head. I was looking at Hyza and I was thinking about Inazuma and I was like, or not Inazuma, but Sumeru, and I was like, I wonder if he'll get another fisticuff character. And then I started thinking about Catalyst characters. I was like, there's not a lot of 5-star Catalyst characters in this game at all. Like Catalyst all together, there's a handful because you got, you know, Yao Fei, Lisa, and
I've
Sucrose.
never seen fabric like this before.
But like 5-star
This is
alone,
a piece of shade cloth.
the only ones that really come to mind is Yai, Miku, Miko,
It can effectively block out light and is used in a variety of
Nahida.
settings, including stage performances. There's a rough tear in the cloth, probably
Again, if you want to,
caused
again,
by
as we were saying, Mona.
maybe some branches.
Branches.
Suppose that a large shade
That's it.
cloth was originally hung from a tree, bending the branches. When the shade cloth
Yeah, there was no other
removed
character.
from
Those
the
are
tree,
literally the only 3
half one of
5-star
the corners
characters in this
caught
game
and
that
the
have
branches
Catalyst
ripped,
weapon. Oh, and
causing a
Wanderer.
small
Wanderer.
piece of
I'm just
black
grabbing him.
cloth to fall into the river.
There's only 4
Either
characters in
she
this game
didn't
with Catalyst
care,
weapons.
Or she was in too great a hurry. Perhaps she had other things to handle at the time.
But why would she hang shade cloth in the trees?
I'm only speculating.
You motherfuckers should have
but
seen it today. I was sitting there watching YouTube this morning,
she
playing
used it to
Genshin.
create
There
the
is a
atmospheric
one-shot
experience.
Shinkcho. Yeah, I know.
Let's not worry about that for now. There's still many variables I haven't deduced yet.
That's the only reason I'd ever even like the
Next,
song.
I'd like to investigate the place where the Arataki gang encountered her. Do you know how to get there?
Oh, I know the way. I asked the gang members where their encounter with the ghost happened when we were chatting earlier. I'll take you there.
It's always
Good.
playing Call of Duty.
Please lead the way. Let's go find out what's going on.
This is the place.
Is that what he did, or are you just saying that's
They
what he is?
claimed that as they passed through here, the area suddenly grew dark, and some ghostly flames appeared out of nowhere.
Huh. What a coincidence. We saw the very same thing.
You sound like...
Let's start by taking a look around the area, just as we did before.
What?
I found some sort of smashed ball under the tree. The inside of it looks like it was blackened by smoke, and it smells like fireworks.
That's probably a firework, you idiot. I'm sorry, you're helping me.
Judging
I
from
would.
the burn marks left on the sink, the ghostly flames you saw were not created by yokai power.
Oh, I didn't see it. I thought it was just shadow.
Rather, they appear to have been caused by something flammable. I'm not sure what though.
Is this chick by chance the final and last part of this whole test of courage thing? I'm calling it.
There's some strange powder in the cracks of these stones.
No, I'm talking about, because so far it's always the test of courage. The first 2 parts we had to find items, but there's 3 parts altogether. We've won all 2. I feel like this 3rd one has something to do with this chick. And once we figure it out, we'll be the winners of this.
I picked some up and sniffed it to see what it is, and it made me really dizzy. Ugh. I'm so tired.
I don't know if that's courage, I'm gonna be honest. It's just stupid. I just prefer to lose. I'd pass it on to the next one. You can be fucked up. How is that courage? What is courage about that? There's no courage about that. The one dude who got like burned in the beginning, like died by fire and got his head cut off. He died with honor. No, he didn't. There is no courage in fighting Goku. That's not courageable. That's just stupid. Especially if you're a Genshin character. What the fuck would make you want to fight Goku?
I believe we're
What the fuck
closing in
makes
on the
you
truth
think
now.
you would Johnny motherfuckers. I'm never letting that
I'm
go.
almost certain that the woman you encountered was not a ghost. She possesses no extraordinary powers. She was merely scaring people with some small prompts she had set up ahead of time.
Some small props? But can you really do all that with just some props? What we saw was absolutely terrifying.
First and foremost, the test of courage contributed to the unsettling atmosphere here. You were initially frightened by your first encounter with these 3 yokai, and then shortly after, you ran into the mysterious woman. It was natural for you to be on edge. Because you were already tensed up, you were breathing more rapidly and inhaled a lot of sleeping powder that she had sprinkled around the area. That is what caused you to feel dizzy. That's when she pulled down the shade cloth and lit those so-called ghostly flames, creating a terrifying scene. That's the most likely explanation anyway.
So, it was all just a show? She tricked us!
There is, however, still one loose end. The person who commissioned my investigation did become stranded on the beach as a result of some unusual power. That couldn't have been accomplished by just a few small prompts. But if she possesses such powers, why bother with the theatrics?
Oh, Paimon can't wrap
But I actually learned today, Heizo. I'm gonna keep calling him that. I'm not gonna call him his actual name, I'm gonna keep calling him Heizo. I learned that his ultimate, it doesn't kick downward and it kicks towards the enemy. Like, I don't remember what the guy was using, but he like pushed the enemy, sent them flying, and he used Heizo's ultimate, and when, you know, he makes that like ball of wind and kicks it towards them. Yeah, he kicked it at the enemy instead of straight at the ground. I did not know that. Like, they were sent flying, and he switched to Heizo's, popped the ultimate, and sent the enemy, you know, it like the bolt of wind just went blasting towards them. It didn't go downwards. I thought it was just a downwards ability.
To scare people in the forest, but she can use strange powers on the beach. Huh, I see. I think I've figured it out.
I didn't figure out shit with that dialogue right there.
that was fast.
If we rule out the potential of organized crime, then only one possibility remains. I know who the woman is. Let's go to the beach.
We'll come along too.
No. You should go back and tell the others not to be afraid and not waste their time searching the forest. The truth has surfaced. It's time to put an end to all the unnecessary panic and await the outcome of the test of courage.
Okay, but please be careful. And if you run into any danger, simply call out our names. We'll be able to hear you.
There's no danger now, but thank you anyway. Let's go.
No, it was something these NPCs said. They were like, if you run into any danger, call our names and we'll be able to hear you. Same shit Zhao said. Yes. What about those? How did it just get sunny?
I knew it. I knew that you would come find me here.
There she is. Paimon thought you were a yokai like the others, but they said they'd never seen you before.
No, I don't have it on this one.
So, who are you? And why did you try to scare us?
I have already warned you never to speak to me. If you don't leave now, then...
She's terrifying.
Why don't you check Gio? He has your account.
She doesn't seem like she's using any props this time.
Don't move. Just trust me. Your yokai power won't scare us. It will only hasten your demise.
Huh? How did you know?
You're a yokai that emerged from an object and assumed a human form outside of your own body.
Wait, what?
When this type of yokai is close to its own body, it can use some yokai power. But that ability weakens as it moves further away. And if the original body is destroyed, then the yokai that originated from it will likewise perish. Should I refer to you as a Hagoita spirit or Tsukumo Gami?
Don't bother. You may call me Hanyuda Chizuru. That is the name I go by now.
Chizuru, why do you want us to leave? If you're a yokai, you should understand why the other yokai want to interact with humans. Besides, we had a great time playing Akitsu Yugen together, didn't we? Just like the story of Kamai and the samurai.
Yes. That's why. That's why I don't want you to be sad too.
Rickety rap.
Sad? What do you mean?
Not bad. Why do you think you say this, but you kept wanting us to play fucking what's it called with you? that goddamn fucking doors.
I'm sure
Doors is
the
even worse
yokai
because you have
have
one
already
life.
told you
You
of the
just didn't hate it because the
story
fact that
about
you
Kamai
knew what you were
befriending
doing.
samurai. But they don't actually know the entire story.
That is not okay.
The samurai
Again,
was
Gio
about
has your account.
25 years
Remember?
old when they met at the festival. They met again 10 years later.
Like, I have the
and
account, but
remained
I'm saying I don't have the
friends.
account on this console.
They
Like, I
spent
can still
time
log
together
in
drinking,
on the
traveling,
other
and
one.
sparring. When they had first met, they merely respected each other. But 10 years later, they became best friends. After another decade, the samurai had reached the pinnacle of his swordsmanship and won their duel by a narrow margin. Kamai was so astonished by his defeat, he gave up drinking and began training to become stronger for their next duel. However, another 10 years later, Kamai did not meet the samurai. As it turned out, war had broken out in the south, and the samurai had gone to the border. Kamai was unconcerned, because 10 years was nothing in a yokai's lifetime. But when they met once again, Kamai discovered that the samurai was already 65 years old. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw the samurai's gray hair and scars covering his body.
Hey, old friend. Can you still wield the sword?
I'm getting too old to fight. This time, I've come to say goodbye.
I see. Then, how about one last game of Akitsu Hazara?
All right.
The samurai gave his best effort during the game, but had to quit halfway through because he was too weak. After putting down his Agoita, Kamai remained silent for a long time before letting out a long sigh.
What a shame.
Their friendship started as something they looked forward to, and in just a few decades it turned into regret. Lord Kamai's appearance hadn't changed, but his dear friend in front of him had grown old. The joys of friendship gradually gave way to the pain of regret. People often say that those outside the situation can see things more clearly.
I fucking love this event, bro. Oh my
And
god.
I learned a harsh truth after witnessing all of it. Everything that people come to regret is inevitably set in motion from the beginning. We yokai are different from humans. We have longer lifespans and different natures, but we share the same world. We interact with one another. We are drawn to one another, and will eventually part ways. When the dream ends, all that is left are sorrowful memories and lingering pain. Even a wise and seasoned yokai like Kamai felt sadness when it was time to say goodbye. Imagine what a pure and kind little yokai would feel.
Oh.
So, you mean...
I was hiding on this beach, waiting for the last of my days. But those 3 yokai came and set up the Akitsu here, which woke me from my slumber. I didn't want them to approach humans with unbridled optimism and enthusiasm just because they'd heard the legend of Kamai and the samurai. That would simply be repeating the same mistake.
Is that why you pretended to be a ghost? To scare all the people away from here? Oh, so you must be the one who trapped that guy on the beach. That was a little bit harsh, don't you think?
My power has become pretty weak now, and most of the time I just use some props I've collected to scare people. I can't show myself when there are a lot of people around. But that jerk was greedy. He wanted to steal the decorations from Akitsu and sell them for a profit. That's why I used my yokai power, to teach him a lesson.
Ah, so that's what happened. You have a strong sense of justice. By the way, how did you know the rest of the story about Kamai and the samurai?
It's okay if you don't want to tell us. I've already figured it out. Your true form is this pair of Hagoita, isn't it?
Hagoita? Oh, wait! So that means she's...
The pair of Hagoita used by Kamai and the human samurai to play Akitsu Hazura hundreds of years ago. You gradually developed sentience after being influenced by great yokai power. You were the closest to witness their story. Even with the yokai power's blessing, the Hagoita have started to rot away after hundreds of years. You can't sustain yourself, so you were forced to rely on props to scare people. And if my theory is correct, this pair of Hagoita is also the item we need to find for the third round of the test of courage.
Excellent work. You
Oh shit!
figured it all out.
Nope, never mind. Now we have Yamiku in the story, guys.
Congratulations, little ones.
So the only ones that weren't
You've
here now
passed
is
the
just
third round
Kokomi
of
and
the test of courage.
Sara.
Miko? And the Shrine Maiden? Paimon thought you went missing.
I apologize for causing you concern. It was actually Lady Yai's idea. Well, what did you think? Were you scared? Because fear is induced by uncertainty, the more chaotic the situation, the better. Having the event staff also mysteriously vanish only added to the uncertainty. I must say, I think this test of courage truly lived up to its name.
So you're the one responsible for all the scary stuff.
Hitomi, go tell the others that the test of courage has ended and that we have a winner.
Do I win
Now that
anything?
I've solved the mystery, I'm going back to meet with my client. The intent to steal is not exactly a serious crime, but it can't go unpunished. I'll see you two later.
Hello.
Miko, did you choose the Hagoita for the third round of the test of courage because you already knew about Chizuru?
Miko, Lady Yae, you're...
I followed Kitsune Saigu around the Mikawa Flower Festival one year and saw her play Akitsu Hazura. That was when I saw you. You didn't have a human form at the time and possessed only the earliest traces of sentience.
I remember now. You were on Kitsune Saigu's shoulder.
I went for a stroll on the beach some time ago and sensed a familiar yokai power. Though your power was weak, I was still able to find you. You were sitting in a tree, gazing at the tourists below. I overheard you telling yourself that you must be patient and avoid contact with humans.
Huh? When was that? I didn't notice you at all.
With your powers being so diminished, it was only natural that you didn't notice me. You must have been blaming yourself all this time. You knew Kamai and the samurai became friends as a result of Akitsu Hazura, a game connected to your existence.
At the time, I couldn't take on a human form like this. I had only a hazy sense of the outer world. After they first met at the Mikawa Flower Festival, I felt proud to know that I had left a mark on their story. But after they said their final goodbyes, I could often hear Kamai sighing to himself. I couldn't help but hide, because I blamed myself. When I woke up again, the world had changed. Lady Yae, you are a well-known yokai.
What?
You must know many more things than I do. So I have a question for you. People meet, become friends, and then go their separate ways. After such a short time,
Do you
they
have,
leave
like-
only regret
like,
and sadness
How
in
does
their
no one in
wake?
your house hear you? Are you like
Is
on the
it
far
really
side of the apartment
worthwhile
complex or
for
something?
us yokai to interact with
They
humans?
have like 2 different buildings that they're
not?
paying for.
Tell me,
Ryan
how did you
and then
feel
their
when
own.
you played Akitsu Yugen with the Traveler?
I felt happy, but
But your rationale
we can talk.
was wrong, didn't it? It turns out that there is still another piece to the story of Kamai and the samurai that you are missing.
What do you mean? The samurai and Kamai never met again.
True, but the story doesn't end there. That samurai's name was Yanagibashi Takuto, who also happens to be the founder of the Soran Ishin art. It is believed that Takuto developed this style of swordsmanship while dueling with Kamai, who had also befriended the third-generation heir of the Soran Ishin art, Tominaga Masanari. 500 years ago,
you better get told to shut up again.
Fought side by side until their final moments, and the sword Tominaga wielded was passed down from Yanagibashi. The regret Kamai once felt had finally been resolved.
Oh. I never knew.
We yokai are not like humans. Humans have too short a lifespan, and the day will inevitably come when we must say goodbye. However, the bond formed by friendship will not be broken, but rather carried on in a new form.
I wonder when they're going to explain more about our character.
Time flies by in an instant, and life passes by like a dream. So, you must be happy.
No, and they already explained more about our character. How he's not from this world.
Hey, compadres!
Ito, what are you doing here?
He told me everything. And I also heard that you won the last round. I even know who the ghost lady is now. Anyway, I had a little discussion with the others, and, Hey, you're that fox lady. Why are you here?
Please just disregard my presence. Now, tell us what you discussed.
Oh, look. Ito met Yai.
Right. All right, listen up. To celebrate the end of the Test of Courage event, we will be holding the Mikawa Flower Festival. I gave it some real thought and realized that it might be kind of difficult for those little yokai to hold the festival on their own. But with my help, it won't be a problem. That's right. Arataki, the one and only Ito, will be in charge of organizing the best Mikawa Flower Festival anyone's ever seen.
You just shut up again. You just keep being told, shut up.
Hey, what you trying to say? Besides, it won't just be me. Other people will help too. Even my bro Ayato is gonna be there. Everyone's busy getting ready, and the festival will be up and running in no time. It won't be long until you can all join the fun.
You're the best, Ito!
All these yokai in one area. Oh shit, you're gonna set it up right now? Okay. I thought we were just gonna do this shit later.
And what would a festival be without me? I'll be sure to go have a look too. It has been some time since I've attended a festival. Fortunately, I brought sake with me.
Paimon's gotta admit, Ito does have his moments. A festival, delicious food. Count Paimon in!
Alright, I'll join. If you don't mind, that is.
Looks like the festival has started! Let's go check it out!
Look at all these characters. Joe, Koru, Oma. Ah, but what the fuck is that? It's a fucking hilly troll. Give me it. I'm being so silent. I'm getting immersed in this story.
Ito and Goro! What are you two talking about?
Ito and Goro?
Oh, I was just saying that if I had more time, I'd have built a massive fishing pond here. Fishing?
You know, when I lived on Watatsumi Island, I used to just dive into the sea and catch fish with my bare hands.
Because you're a cat.
Take it from an expert.
Or, well, not
Using
cat,
your
but a
hands
fox.
to catch fish is nowhere near as fun as using a fishing rod.
Ah, fuck no,
Just
Ito, don't
the
lie
other
to
day,
him.
I caught a fish so big that I didn't even know how to handle it. I even wrote a letter to Yae Publishing House about it.
That's an unusual problem to have.
Oh, there's Aika. Inside you.
Huh? You wrote a letter to Yae Publishing House?
Oh, you bet I did. I wrote to the That's Life column and asked Miss Hina for advice. Ah, she's so amazing. She got back to me really quickly, too.
Huh. What a coincidence.
Wasn't Shinobu in this event, too?
I recently received a similar letter.
You mean the letter was about dealing with a giant fish they caught? No. Could it be? Could it be that there's someone as good at fishing as I am? Oh, not on my watch. Hey, you all go enjoy the festival. Get out there and catch an even bigger fish.
Oh my fucking gosh, this man Ito's an idiot.
I'll be inviting you all to my fish feast.
He's a fucking idiot.
Aw, the string snapped. I was so close. Yoimiya, this is more difficult than it looks. Can you really fish out these water balloons with a string?
Don't worry. Let me show you a little trick. Just remember that your hand has to be quick. Yo-yo-tsuri! I've not seen this game in some light novels before. Do you want to give it a shot? Close
What are
one
you
eye,
doing?
aim carefully and fish it out quickly. Oh, it looks kind of tricky. Paimon will let the traveler try. You have to catch at least 3 water balloons since there's 3 of us.
But Yoimiya, if I close one eye, I won't be able to see anything.
This ramen is so good.
Yes, it feels like it's been ages since the last time I had some.
You mean you don't get to eat ramen very often, Ayaka? But it's so delicious!
Oh, it's you. We'll need 2 more bowls of ramen, please. Food like ramen and hot pot tend to have a lot of oil and salt, so I don't get to eat them very often.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, now Paimon totally gets why Ayaka would put cake into hot pot.
Huh?
Cake?
Oh, please, no need to bring that up again.
Phew, I'm stuffed and feeling a little sleepy. I'm just gonna take a nap.
By the way, were there any special stalls at yokai festivals in the past?
Yes, but... well, it's a long story.
I wonder how this event's gonna like conclude.
I can't believe you couldn't get a single water balloon. You've gotten lucky. Chizuru managed to finally get one and gave it to Hitotsume Kozo.
He looked like he really wanted it.
But Paimon wanted one too.
All right, then I'll catch one for you next time.
Yay!
Come on now, this is way more expensive than usual. Even if it is a festival, you shouldn't hike up the prices this much.
Hey now, it costs money to run a stall. I need to raise my prices to help cover the expenses, you know?
Fair enough. How about 5 masks for 30% off? Final offer.
Alright, alright.
Kazuha!
It's so hot. Feels like I'm being roasted here.
Don't get too close. It's better to keep a few steps back.
I know. It's just so rare to see such a nice bonfire. I want to get as close as I can to enjoy it.
There are many beautiful things in the world. There's no need to be anxious. The festival has
Y'all see that fucking crab right there?
I was surprised that you didn't even tell your sister. It seems she was quite frightened, too.
It would have been uninteresting had I told her what was going to happen ahead of time. Besides, with her friends by
It's Virgil!
She wouldn't ever be too scared. Having a little fright is good to release any tension she might have accumulated lately.
Everything went according to plan. People started to panic as soon as they sensed that they had no idea what was happening.
I still want Kratos in this game.
Yes, well done.
Make him a Claymore character and just give him ice powers. The same with Aloy.
Have you finished exploring the festival?
Now they have his ultimate be where he swaps to like Shogun, how she swaps to a sword, and Ito switches to a club. Make it to where his ultimate he swaps to his Blades of Chaos and goes into fire. Okay, I gotta turn him down. Again, Kratos could easily be put in this game. Put him in the game as a Claymore character. Give him the ice powers, because technically, you know, we don't need visions, obviously, to use powers. Look at Aloy. She can just use ice. Give us Kratos. Give him an axe. Obviously, since the Leviathan axe is ice. Make it to where he's a nice character. And his ultimate, he pulls out his Blades of Chaos, goes fire, and you can use it for like a good fucking 10 seconds and shit. Get as much damage as you can, and then he puts him away, and it goes back to his fucking ability. And then if you don't want to do Blades of Chaos, or, you know, you want to put the Blades of Chaos in as his regular attack. Only problem is that, I don't think they'd be able to maintain something like that, because the way Genshin, God of War is. No. See, but that's it, though. Child is a limited time thing, and imagine all the bugs that they would have to go through. Getting the chain not to glitch out, or the weapon not to glitch out, or Kratos doesn't do some bug to where he swaps between the two and it bugs out. Because with Child, all they really have to do is just, it makes it to where his main primary weapon just completely just evaporates. It's gone. Like, Wanderer, they're going through the most bugs I think Genshin has ever gone through with a character, because the fact that they added a character who now has the ability to fly. The amount of stamina bugs people were finding, and even now there was a bug where they could mix all elements with him by doing something. Like, there was... the list is fucking huge.
Well then, are you having
Kratos
a good
could
time?
easily be put in this game. Why the fuck did we get Aloy?
The original Mikawa Flower Festival was much more lively. But even if you could attend the original, you probably wouldn't be as happy as you are now.
Again, I don't care how bad Kratos would be. He 100% would be level 90. His weapon, level 90. He would have god tier artifacts. And if they didn't want to do the Blades of Chaos, I mean, shit. Yeah, they could do the Blades of Chaos, but it's just his regular R2. And then his ultimate could be he goes into his rage and he just starts beating the shit. Because I mean, they could do punching. They got Heizo. His ultimate could, you know, throw in like he just fucking yells and starts beating the shit out of enemies, and it makes his health bar go up if he, you know, is low on health or doesn't have health or he's not max health and shit like that.
Do you have a moment? I'd like to talk to you.
Only Devil May Cry character that could really be put in this game is, you know, technically Virgil, because he doesn't use fucking gun. The problem with Dante and Nero would be the fact that they have guns. Virgil, let's be honest, you could easily put him in because his ultimate literally already exists in this game. Yeah, but his R2 and his ultimate, boom. Just take Shincho and Ayato, fuse them into one character, and boom.
Actually, I was delighted when I first discovered that I could take on a human form. I was a yokai derived from a pair of Hagoitas who came into being in the middle of a festival. So naturally, I enjoyed the lively festival atmosphere.
Ichigo will be coming to the game.
More festivals. Become friends with humans.
Bro, that would be so fucking cool. I don't care.
But every evening,
a company fucking...
I recall the bitter smile.
Get you to X Shonen.
As he he set down the goita.
Get fucking Ichigo in this game.
As he drank his sake.
Fucking Ichigo and Uryu. Oh, that'd be cool as hell. They can work too because both of them use modern weapons. Just make Getsugai Tensho like a fire. Make Ichigo fire. And, I don't know. Make Uryu fucking hydro.
I told myself I would not repeat that same mistake. I'm sorry that I spoke so strangely when we first met. I'm sure it must have scared you. I expected you to flee in terror. But when we met again,
Bandai, where is our Genshin game?
had no trouble being around me.
Using our Genshin our anime characters, you know, Kaneki, Asta,
I went and
fucking
played Akitsu Kimodameshi with you. I'm not completely sure myself. Perhaps it's because I've always wanted to be like Kamai and play Akitsu Yugen with humans. Or perhaps it was because I knew I didn't have much time left, and I didn't want to be alone. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to play with me. When we played Akitsu Yugen, Paimon said the loser would have to grant the winner a wish. At the time, I wished for us to never cross paths again. However, you still came and found me. Meaning, you never granted my wish. So, can I make another wish? Let me think. I wish for you to remember me. No. I only have one wish, so I better make it count. Okay? Listen carefully. My wish is... I wish that every day of your journey ahead will be filled with joy, like a festival.
oh damn. Oh, that was. Oh, they're trying to tug on the heartstrings right there, playing the fireworks with the wish and shit. That was a bomb-ass event, bro. This is easily the best fucking Genshin event. Oh, look at all these characters. Look at all these gachas in one area. Ah. They're everywhere. That was a bomb ass event again. That shit was fire. I'll let I stream this time. This is longer than my originally thought. Oh, about 50 minutes. So this stream was close to an hour. Shit, it was something at least.